Hello, my name is Max and you're listening to Matchbox. Well, a comedy version of Matchbox.
This the other stuff's still funny though.
Yeah.
Joke box!
Yeah, we're splitting it into two podcasts. One more centred around entertainment, and this one is more silly. Yeah, bollocks. So yeah, listen to all our, watch our other videos if you want. They've got some good stuff on it. Yeah, we're just sorry. There's a wasp in the room.
I don't like
Studio.
Is it gone out?
No, I'm allergic to wasp things.
I don't like
one thing in
well, I
yeah.
might be. Then no one got anything you want to beat it with.
Or in uni once there was a guy who there was a wasp came in the room and he just literally picked it up and just threw it out the window because otherwise he said that it would get stressed if it was in the close thing. So if you just grab it and put it out quickly, it won't sting you.
Maybe.
I honestly can't
I bet
put
James
myself
was there, he'd do it.
What's the box?
Well, you know, I'd whack it if I had
that plastic
something.
thing.
Sorry viewers, we're just trying to get
there's gaps.
this wasp out. So how you been, Hobie?
I've been alright.
Careful, Alid.
Sorry.
Why am I doing this? I'm the most allergic to this fucking thing.
Well, you know, this might cure you.
It's sort of like, what's that
Thank
film,
you.
Hurt Locker, where the guy got wrong disposal list.
Yeah, but if
It's
you
like one wrong move and he's fucked.
might cure you.
Come on, Alid.
You can do it.
Oh,
He's getting pissed off, bro.
Open the window.
you can't.
Yeah, I know
You
that.
can't open the
If we've not got anything we can...
Kill it.
Paper, give me paper. Paper.
You want the paper.
Use my brilliant drawing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Whoa.
Just get it down out there.
There we go.
It's a hero.
Yeah. We've been doing this for maybe a month now, and we've done a few videos. We've had a few responses. In this one, we thought that we would want to talk about YouTube now because we've got some gripes with it, like the stats and the analysis of our videos. It's rubbish, and I've never uploaded a YouTube video before, and I've never uploaded a set of them, but I have now, and it's just. Well, can you describe it, Chris? It just makes no sense, does it? It's always late. It's always late to update.
How do you know how accurate it really is?
Don't.
Because millions and millions of people watch YouTube. What do you use YouTube for? Apart from spouting your shit on.
Yeah. Well, I sort of have this habit. If I want a game, or like if I'm expecting a game, or if I found out about a game, I'll watch a walkthrough of the entire game. Yeah.
You haven't even played it yet.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Why?
Well, like, okay, so the three examples I have: Star Wars: The Old Republic. Before I got it, I didn't watch the whole game. That would have taken like days. But I did watch like the starting world of one of the classes because I wanted to see, have a feel for it.
You wanted to ruin it?
Well, no, I didn't ruin it because there's nothing amazing on the first world. I just wanted to see what it was like.
You didn't play it.
But it doesn't even have to be like a big plot thing. Just the conversations and the look, and it just does that not? I'd never do something like that. A trailer, yeah, I'll watch a lot of trailers, movies, games, whatever. But I'd never do something like that.
Yeah, but I wanted to get a feel for it, see if it was gonna be collect 10 of these, now go here, now do the same
like
sort
in the
of thing.
trailer and like little clips and
Yeah,
stuff.
but you
like
get
that.
a more accurate representation.
Yeah, but you also ruin it more.
Yeah, but I wouldn't say it's ruined.
I'd never.
What other games have you done that for?
I did it with Spore. I watched them get.
Well, that's not a storyline type.
Yeah, but that's my point. You know, I'll just.
Well, that's
do
just
the
watching gameplay. Yeah.
Would you do it for Mass Effect?
No.
Why not?
Nothing that I could ruin the story.
The Old Republic. You didn't know that you can't. Now you know that there was nothing there. But same with Mass Effect. You could just watch the first 5 minutes.
Yeah, well, I did.
So you did with Mass Effect.
Yeah, but I didn't like watch a walkthrough of it. I'm talking about purely like walkthroughs, like
before
guys
you got the game.
This is how. Yeah.
Yeah, but there was a free
They
demo.
leaked
Yeah,
so you
it's
just
a demo.
Yeah, but they leaked the Earth bit before the demo even came out, and I watched that.
You watched someone else play it?
Yeah. these get thousands of views, so
Yeah.
I'm not like
Yeah,
a freak for doing
but-
that or anything.
But probably by people that are trying to like, I've used YouTube for walkthroughs when I've got the game, I've played the game, and now I'm trying to hoover up some achievements.
Yeah, but
I'm like,
these
how do you do that?
walkthroughs aren't like, they're not like how to get all the data.
Yeah, it's
from.
just
it's
watch
just a
me
guy
play.
playing it. Yeah, and I watch
I
some of
can't.
them.
I'd never do that.
Sort of like how our
That's
producer watches
just
Twitch TV.
Play
I'd
it
say.
yourself.
No, it's nothing because you're watching. It's like watching, ruining the first mission.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not ruined because I'm gonna play it and I'll still enjoy it.
Yeah, but you'd
But not
enjoy it
much.
more if you didn't know what to expect.
Not really.
Yeah.
I think I enjoyed
really.
it watching someone else
Of course
play
you
it.
You said you enjoyed the beginning of Batman Dark Knight Rises, the plane bit.
Hmm.
I was like, because I've seen it so many times in
Yeah,
trailers.
but I bet you enjoyed it the first time you saw it. So it's the same principle.
Well, not really,
isn't
because
it?
it shows clips. I didn't see all of it. That's what I'm saying. I saw. Oh, there's a plane. Its wings
Yeah,
get
but this
broken
is why
off.
I don't go for trailers. I go for the walkthrough because you see all of it.
So you.
But then
I
that
saw
ruins
the
it
first
even
time
more.
I saw it.
I bet
was
if I
amazed.
watched all of that opening minute, it would have completely killed the.
Yeah,
there
but
are
you would have
bits.
loved it at the beginning when
no,
you
no,
first
no, no,
watched
no,
it.
because so you're saying if someone uploaded a whole game online and watched that, that's the same as
Playing it.
playing it.
Well, depending on the choices you can make in that game, like if it's like a
no,
choice
if
thing.
you're playing Gears 3, the
And you watch
storyline,
someone
you're
play the
watching
game
someone
and go,
play it.
"That looked like a good game. I think I'll get it." I'll ruin it. You still play the game. You still enjoy the game, but nowhere near as much as if you just bought the game and played it. I'm all for looking for a game first before you decide on buying it, but not to the point of that.
In Hobie's defence, I would say that because I've ordered the game, it's coming in the post. Fallout New Vegas, it's coming. The Ultimate Edition. It's become cheap enough for me to get, and I have been looking up. Obviously, I watch trailers and stuff, but the trailers can be a bit inaccurate. It's the gameplay reviews that you'd watch, but I don't understand complete game through. But I watched like a little bit of it. So you watch the gameplay review, they sum it up overall, the sound, the voice acting, whatever, the story, and you sort of understand. Okay, yeah, it looks like a good game to get.
I think also a good YouTubers are very good for finding new music. I think you just think on you see the recommended videos and you click onto that. But there's something strange that the audience are picking up. If you go onto like a sort of random song that's sort of like indie sort of song, there's always comments saying, I'm so glad I'm on this side of YouTube. I don't know what they mean. I think they mean that this is the good side of YouTube, and like the cats and the monkey jokes are on the bad side of YouTube, and I really don't like it. Maybe someone will.
I think worse
Comment on
comments
our
that
one.
piss me off, but
I'm glad I'm not on this side of YouTube.
Yeah.
have you ever done that? Like looked at like cats and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Everyone's done it, surely.
Yeah.
Every now and then, sort of periodical. Happened not that long ago, actually. I think when I'm on the phone, when I'm on Skype to my brother. Recently, it's become uberhumour.com. You know that, where they've all got like funny pictures, just weird stuff.
Like, what's it, 9 game?
Well, just loads of funny, maybe a pet in a weird position or something like that. But there are some funny ones on there. And we've done stuff where we just go on YouTube and we just like, oh look at this one. We're like watching videos and we recommend them. It's like, oh look, this hamster snoring. And it's like, then we go, oh Christ. We look on the Skype runtime. It's like 5 hours has gone by.
I'll tell you the top YouTube videos. I think this might be in just the UK.
Can we guess?
That has. Yeah, you can guess.
UK, okay, I was trying to
Just the UK that's non-music videos.
Non-music videos. Charlie ate my finger.
Charlie Bit Me is number one. That has,
Sneezing Panda?
that Charlie Bit Me has 472 million views. Sneezing Panda's 3 with 142 million. And that's 15 second video of a
It's
panda
bloody good though.
making a noise.
Is there one by Cute Things Exploding?
No.
It's more like the I Like Turtles kid.
No, I don't think you'll get any of these.
See, that's just it. I'm thinking
Is
there's
there
probably
one
some fairly
about-
modern ones. Aren't
Yeah. There's an MSN advert that's second with 147 million views, and that's basically a nerdy guy going into like a changing room and a woman going in with him saying, "Do you mind if I use this? There's no, all the other change rooms are taken," and she takes her top off. And then he goes, "MSN." That's 147 million
Bloody
people
hell.
have seen that.
Surely this must just be the UK because Lady Gaga's
Yeah.
got so many.
Well, so
Justin Bieber,
Yeah,
yeah.
but so have a lot of like the Sneezing Panda type thing.
Yeah. Paul Potts from Britain's Got Talent, you know, the opera singer
Susan
guy.
Boyle.
he's got 98 million. Susan Boyle's not on it, weirdly. Not in the top 10.
He's
had
said for
longer
songs.
too. Plus,
But
America really got
Yeah.
their hands on her.
And the last one's A Very Angry Cat, where 78 million people have seen this couple go to a cat home and watch his cat scream at them, and they filmed it. I mean, I'm included in one of them. 'Cause I mean, that's not even the best cat one out there. I think one of the best ones that aren't on it. Have you seen the squirrel? Where it's like dramatic pause.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good one.
I saw one of the cat. I think my favourite one with the cat is when the cat is looking at the ceiling fan and grabs on the ceiling fan and swings around. Probably
what about
fake.
the one? I don't know how many views it's got, but it was quite big. It's like a little kitten, and the guy's scratching his, and then he goes like that. The man does, and the cat goes like that, and then he starts scratching. He's like, ugh.
Like, I mentioned earlier, cute things exploding. They take things like the sneezing panda and the thing, and then it's like mew mew mew. And stuff like that.
So it blows up.
Yeah, they've CGI'd it so that the cat blows up in it. But it's done well. It's not like someone's gone paint and
Star Wars kids, surely.
I was
Yeah.
thinking
Star
that, but that's
Wars,
UK.
Yeah,
alone.
the US that was near the top. No, I think it was second. Oh yeah,
I like how
differently.
someone actually digitally
Yeah.
mastered it and gave
Brilliant.
like
Oh,
the.
God.
I feel uncomfortable laughing at that kid because there's something.
It's
obviously
something-
I'm not
Stories.
laughing. I'm thinking that's awesome.
I'm laughing.
Yeah, everyone else is laughing. Talking about the auto-tune, surely the Michael Sheen.
Yeah,
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 it's probably got a lot. Yeah.
Charlie.
Is it Charlie Sheen? Sorry. I was getting
Oh.
Well, sorry, Hobie corrected me on a celebrity. Can we just put it out there?
Yeah.
That's got to give the kudos.
Oh
I
yeah.
like watching videos of people getting hurt. They're fun.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good one.
But only the ones where it's the person putting themselves in danger. I don't like
Oh yeah, mainly like
Yeah.
skateboarders and stuff
drunk
like that. where they
people,
just really
skateboarders,
get
people
hurt.
that think they can flip off building
Yeah,
roofs and
it's
stuff.
just
I watch
hilarious
them
when people get
because
hurt.
it's like
when they get really hurt.
Our producer showed me a video of this fat kid in America getting picked on by this like jock or something. They were maybe 13, 14, and this fat kid just picked him up by his legs and slammed him on the floor in front of all his mates. Everyone went, oh! But I think it's titled something like "Bully Gets His."
own back.
Yeah. There's another video in the top 10 of the American one where they redo the Shining trailer. They do it in like a sort of like a comedy, so it's about the boy getting to know his father, and it's ridiculous. We'll put it on our channel or something, but it's so funny.
They were interviewing a black guy, and then the guy jumps out of the bin.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and he punches him.
Yeah, the guy takes him.
Because they're usually quite funny where they scare
He just
people.
scares the shit out of him.
Really shit themselves.
Right, for the next part, we're going to have a look at what each other has drawn for the week. Now, we've each drawn a celebrity. None of us know who the other is, and we want you to guess who you think our celebrity that we've drawn is.
Yeah,
Okay.
just comment on YouTube on the little comment for the video who you think it is. We'll put a 1, 2, 3, 4 by the pictures, and then you just put who you think it is. If you can be bothered. Ali, you can go first.
Yeah, the first one is that.
Yeah. Spiky.
I've got a,
Yeah, I think
a
I've-
name, but the hair is kind of.
Is that shading or a beard?
I don't know. In my defence, I do this.
I've got one name I can think
Yeah.
of.
Well, we won't say it because we don't want to spoil it. We'll tell who everyone is next week.
Max, next, number 2.
Here we go.
Seriously, what is it?
It's not a cartoon character, is it?
It's like curly hair.
Yeah,
that
it's
beard?
curly. It's a beard. I did the eyebrows wrong.
That's fucking brilliant.
You did the
I'm just
eyebrows
gonna
wrong, so
say-
everything else is right.
I'm
He
just
looks
gonna say
scared. I'm sorry.
Mine will be worse, so you're fine.
Alright.
Who's next? Chris? Chris, number 3.
Oh god, that is brilliant. That is brilliant.
I don't know who that is.
Okay.
That's fucking awesome. I don't know why we haven't
Yeah.
done this before.
Do you know how long it took me? Because I thought, no, I'm going to do something that is gettable. But apparently it's not.
Well, Chris, realistically, I'm not going to get any of them.
Is he deliberately missing eyebrows?
Accidentally missing eyebrows.
It looks like a school
See,
photo.
I didn't. No.
Right, well, be prepared to laugh for this one.
Okay, so Hobie number 4.
I didn't even. Obvious. God, you really like you had the internet. That's the first thing you Google. That's scary.
Yeah.
That's freakish.
Again, that's not bad.
Yeah.
You know, considering
That is bad.
I can see who it is.
Yeah.
Partly because of the drawing, but mostly because of Hobie.
Yeah.
And the beard.
Okay, now we're going to clues. My clue from my drawing is it's a man. Your clue?
He's a super bad actor.
Fair enough. Chris?
He doesn't like garlic bread.
He's a sexy beast.
Fair enough. Okay, please comment if you will. I'm number 1, Max is number 2, Chris number 3, Hobie's number 4. Comment on who you think they are.
Cheers.
So, I was watching a couple of films this week. Not in the cinema or anything, just ones that are on Sky Movies.
Late at night.
Yeah, late at night, 1970s-esque. No, and there was a couple of scenes that sort of raised my eye, and it got me to thinking about a question that I wanted to ask you guys. I can't remember the names of the films. One was really good and it had Ed Harris in it.
Oh yeah.
And he played a teacher who was... It was like 1960s America, so everyone's still racist and homophobic and blah 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 blah. But and he was this... He wasn't gay, but he was camp. And he was a school teacher for like 13, 14-year-olds. So all the parents were like, what's this guy? Because they weren't allowed to teach in certain states if they were gay and all of that.
So but he wasn't gay?
No, but because he refused to dignify that question with an answer, because he didn't deny it, and like, well then, so he got fired. But he was like the best teacher in the state, and he's won that award 5 years in a row, sort of thing. And he was like, surely my record should stand. It shouldn't matter what I do in my own bedroom, sort of thing. But anyway, so the main character ends up describing this guy, and in the other film, it was a war film. All right, it was Starship Troopers. All right, the other film was Starship Troopers.
Number 3.
No, it was number 1. It was number 1, and they're at the scene where they're just about to. They've just been transferred into someone's Roughnecks.
Mm.
And I was like, oh, I hear your CEO's a real hard ass, and he gets punched. And the woman's like, don't you talk about my commander that way because he saved my life. And then everyone's like, mine too, mine too. But anyway, so my question was, let's say you were with someone and you went out of earshot, or they thought you were out of earshot. I don't know, so you say they're talking to Max, and they go, oh, who's that bastard, or who's that arsehole?
Why are you using me?
No, I'm saying it to everyone. I'm saying it to everyone. And then your friend or whoever you were with at the pub goes, that's Chris. He's the finest man I've ever served with, or something along those lines. What would you want to be said about you?
That I'm not an arsehole.
Yeah.
So, who's that arsehole? That's Alid. He's not an arsehole. Wouldn't you want something a bit more?
Yeah, that's the best. That's good. So basically saying what
Yeah,
you
but
want on your
that's like-
gravestone.
Not necessarily.
Ali,
Because I thought this more of a...
Yeah, but I mean, how far can you go? Because it go, oh, he's the greatest human being that's ever lived. I mean, how...
If you want people to
much
refer
of
to
an
you...
egomaniac.
Well,
are we
no,
allowed
that's my
to
point.
See,
You
that's
can
just
be
like-
as much an egomaniac as you want.
yeah.
Yeah, but I don't want to come across as something like that. Ali
Well,
is
then
just
don't say that.
perfectly
Don't say,
content.
that's Chris, the greatest man ever lived.
I'll just go,
You
that's
should let him
Chris.
fuck your wife.
So long as they don't go, that's Chris, he's a cunt, or anything. So long as they don't slag me off.
I think what I'd want is, oh, there's Max, and then just say badass.
no one would ever say this about me.
Yeah.
And it is very egotistical and blah blah blah. But I like him to
He's
say
average
something
height.
along the lines of you what?
Your average.
No, this is a serious thing. I'd like him to say something like, "Who's that cunt? Hey, that's Hobie." And he is the standard that everyone should measure themselves by.
In
What
what
sort of
sense?
person
What, in
would say
height?
it? Not about you, but about anybody. Like, hey, he's a standard by which everyone should be measured.
So you want to be
That's-
the most average person out there.
That is the most
That's what I'm going for.
ridiculous.
No, he's saying
That's worse than saying I'm the greatest human being ever, sort of thing. It's like they're just.
That's how you
I
should
don't
live your
know.
life.
It's just.
Yeah, he wants. If you want what you think you're a good person, compare yourself to Hobie.
I know that is very egotistical, and I know I'm not the best
It's just
person, but
weird.
I strive to
Be
to
the
that
perfect
level.
person.
Not the perfect person, but a
Well, the one
standard
that everyone
you
should
can measure
aim
yourself
for.
by.
Yeah, but I mean, in what
Surely
sense?
that's perfection.
Because everyone has flaws, so you could
Yeah.
measure
Yeah, but
them
you
by
take
their
what you
flaws.
need.
I don't want to be that tall.
Well, I'm not talking literal measurement.
Yeah.
I'm talking character.
Yeah.
If we were, because we don't at the moment, we all live at home. If we were to live together, I genuinely think I would have the most problem living with you.
Oh god, yeah.
As much as I love you,
Right.
and yes,
Right.
like,
Why'd
most,
you say
the
it?
most
I
platonic
don't
way
really-
possible.
But yeah, yeah.
you would
absolutely.
piss me off the
Yeah,
most.
yeah, yeah.
Why?
Genuinely,
Why?
genuinely, because
Just, yeah. I know what you mean. It's not like anything is like because you do well.
you're not a bastard, right? You're not an absolute.
No, it's just
wanker.
you.
Yeah, you're not an
Think-
arsehole.
It's the little things.
Yeah, it's the little things, and they just mainly it's
Such
my
a-
problem, and
yeah,
it just
maybe
sort
it's
of,
mine too.
it just sort
Well,
of
what do you
thing.
mean, Alec? Elaborate.
There are so many instances where I just think, oh, Hobie,
Yeah.
I've got to walk out. I just want to cry. I really do.
Well, what are they?
Well, say like that line just there. What he wants people to say about him. That makes me just go. Christ.
Yeah, but
And I imagine we'd have more of these sort of conversations if we lived together. It'd be on a daily basis. I'd be going, oh god.
Yeah, but you see me on a daily basis and do that anyway.
No, I don't. I get a break.
Mm.
so what is it? What's Hobie done?
Well, it's like I'm trying to I find it hard to think of specific things because I know that hanging out is fine. It's brilliant laugh. It's a great guy to be around. And he saved my life. But I think that living together, you're at each other's necks, and I think that I'm a person that gets annoyed very easily when I'm living with people, and I think that Hobie is
Yeah.
quite laid back and not aggressive, and I think that in itself would piss me off because
Yeah, I know
I
what you
need
mean.
that clash. Me and my sister argue all the time, and then we get along fine. I think that if I was to yell at Hobie, don't think he would yell back calling me a bastard or
Yeah.
try and hit me like my sister does.
I mean, me and Chris have lived together.
Yeah.
So how did you find it?
Right. Well, I locked myself away, didn't I?
Yeah. You didn't let me in your room.
Well, you'd come down every hour, knock on the door. You did sing though. That pissed me off.
Yeah, I like to sing.
Mm.
I know I can't sing, but I like it. I think you need to explain more to Hobie.
Yeah, I know. I can see it. His
No.
arms are folded. He's looking.
I think the comfortableness with being naked would get on my nerves.
No, that doesn't really bother me so much. As long as he didn't walk out his room.
Well, if it was
you know.
waving in your face.
Yeah, but that's not gonna happen.
Has it ever happened?
I've never lived with him.
It
Yeah, but I
never
think-
has happened. It never will happen. You're not going to be sitting there and I'm not going to put one leg up and go, Chris, I was doing this thing while slowly gyrating.
I bet
and
if-
I wanted to know about computers.
When
It's
we
not
were-
going to happen.
When we were up, what's it called? When we went on holiday,
Yeah.
if I hadn't said, don't even think about wandering around in a towel or whatever, which you kind of did when
Well,
you
yeah,
went from
but I don't
bathroom
see
to
a
your
problem
room and
with
everything
that,
like
yeah.
that, and you just sort
What
of
if you
hang
can't?
around a little bit. But yeah, it's just,
I was covered.
yeah.
I've got a good one. Right. Hobie arranged a barbecue This is an example. Hobie quite often has the best of intentions, and he genuinely does, but he doesn't think them
Lets you
through
down.
properly. Yeah. Quite often, we're having a barbecue at Hobie's house. Who arranged it? Went to Hobie's house. We're sitting there, think, all right, we got to get some food. Okay, so we split the group in half. So half of us will get the food, half of us will set up the barbecue. Right. So we go outside, and it's meant to be barbecue / pool party as well. Bear that in mind. We go outside. He can't find the barbecue. We go into his shed. It's not there. We're looking around. We can't find this sodding barbecue. He can't call his parents because they're away on a cruise somewhere. So, okay, we haven't got a barbecue. Okay, fine. We'll cook it in the oven. And we say, okay, well, at least we can use a pool. Half of us bought our pool stuff so we can go in the pool. He said, yeah, I wouldn't get in that. It hasn't had chlorine in for like 2 years. And it literally is just a stagnant pool of water. So, okay, right, there's some sort of weird bacteria crawling over you. Okay, so it's a barbecue / pool party. We got no barbecue, we got no pool. Okay, so we sat inside.
Still at the party. Still at the.
Have you got any riposte, Hobie?
You what?
Have you got any response to
Sorry?
Alan's?
Rebuttal.
I didn't want to fight. I didn't want to punch back.
You not just listen to it.
Yeah.
Call him a bastard.
Yeah, but he's right. I mean, I didn't have a barbecue and I didn't have the pool. To be fair though, I don't remember saying we'll have a pool party. I thought we were joking when we said it to girls.
It was said we're going to have a pool party.
Yeah, but didn't like Max text you? Not me. I didn't say, Alec, we're having a barbecue / pool party.
Okay, fair enough. Still, if you're going to arrange a barbecue, make sure you got one.
Yeah, fair point.
What's wrong with valid? You know?
Nothing.
Let's get it out in the open.
Come on.
I mean, no, genuinely, I wouldn't mind living with any of you.
Well, to be honest, it's just going to be me and you living.
Yeah,
with each
I was
other.
going to say that earlier, realistically. But
I'll be happy to live with you. Hobie.
Thanks. I don't know. No, I mean, knowing Alid, nothing that Alid has done has probably like pissed me off towards me anyway. Like I've seen him act weird around other people and like, hey, what's he doing that for? But Alid's never gone and done something or said something that I've gone, well, no, that's not correct. Or
I've done lots of stupid things.
Yeah, definitely. But you always
Surely
hurt yourself.
everyone
You never hurt.
pisses everybody else off in some way.
I mean, Chris, you piss me off sometimes.
Yeah, I'm sure I do.
You piss me off sometimes.
Right.
But
Off record, what?
Well, this is
just
on
say
record.
it.
On the record, on the
no,
fucking record.
Depends. Okay, depends. Depends on what he says about us.
Alright, well, I'm not
I'm
going to
not.
be like, oh, I really dislike this about you.
Not like what's the worst thing we've ever done.
No,
Just
yeah,
like
no,
what?
I mean-
Or just niggles. What just?
I feel taken for granted by Chris and Max. In terms of, well, yeah, I feel picked on a bit. I mean, it's not like I'm going to cry about it or anything.
Get used to it.
Oh, no.
I had
Exactly.
7 years of it.
But that's my point, but it's still a negative. If it's not Chris's way, then it's wrong.
Such as.
You find it difficult to understand other people's opinions.
No, I just don't. My main problem is this.
See, anything you say now, you're proving my point.
No, I'm just saying that the way I think is I completely get other people's opinions. I just sort of.
Don't like them.
Well, no, it confuses me. It's like when we were in Kingston and I really wanted to go home. I probably needed to go home or something. But you were like, no, let's all go to McDonald's, you and Alid and James. And I got a bollocking because I went home. It's not like they still went to McDonald's. It's not like my presence was necessary. I mean, that confused me. I didn't get it. It's like you still got to go home. I mean, I got to go home, you got to have McDonald's. If I'd stayed at McDonald's, I would have been annoyed because I wouldn't be going home. I'd have been put in a bad situation.
But the McDonald's took 10 minutes.
But I didn't know that.
It's not going to take like 2 hours.
I wanted to get home. I probably would have missed the train or something like that. I had to wait. I needed to get home. This is just the one that's off the top of my head. But there are moments like that where it's like, well, if I complied with what you want, I'd be seriously pissed off. Whereas if I didn't, you wouldn't. You'd just be, whatever. Well, at least that's what I'm imagining.
Give us an opportunity when you comply to us.
Let me walk around in a town.
Club. I went to a fucking club.
But
Twice.
I didn't know we were going to a club.
Second time we did.
Yeah, but we didn't go out to seek to go to a club. We just ended in one.
So it's not like we
I don't
had
know
to
how
go
we ended
in.
in one, but well, no, we ended in one because there was a good-looking girl there, and I wanted to.
I didn't even want to go out the first time. Yeah, fair enough. We didn't go to a club, but I did not want to even go out, even if we were just going to go and sit down somewhere. I don't want to go out. You know how much I didn't want to go out during uni, and you were constantly scratching at the door trying to get out.
You went out. When did you go out?
To the club.
Once.
Twice.
In what, a year?
Yeah.
Sounds like we need a therapist.
Yeah.
Probably.
I don't understand how it's got to this point.
Yeah.
We're
going to start opening up and start crying.
We didn't do me or Alid.
Ali genuinely has never. I cannot think of a time that Ali has pissed me off for something he's done to me.
Do you want to talk about anything more?
No, slag him off.
Well, I'd like to hope I wasn't slagging off.
No, whatever.
I'm sorry if I
really go for
it.
Stop thinking. You don't need to think.
Yeah, what's
you know exactly what you want to say.
No, like I said with Chris, I feel a bit picked on sometimes. But again, I do have to take responsibility for the fact that I have gems of shit that come out.
If we lived together, I imagine there'd be a lot more situations where, like the microwave chips incident. You've never.
Yeah, but that wasn't an incident. That's
what happens.
I have never heard of microwave chips, and that's an incident.
No, it happened like this. We were around. He was around Kingston. You not there?
Probably.
You might have been there.
Yeah.
And I went in the kitchen. I made some microwave chips, McCain chips, and I was stuffing in the microwave, whatever. Came back, started sitting down. Hobie was like, "What are they?" I was like, "Microwave chips." He's like, "What's microwave chips?" He'd never heard of microwave chips. It's moments like that. I'm not wrong to go. What the? It's one of those like Alid was talking about, where you just go, "Oh God!" It just makes you like exactly.
Because I've never had them. I've never seen them advertised.
I don't get how you're 22 years old. You've never seen an advert for microwave chips. You've never eaten microwave chips. Never seen anybody else eat microwave chips. How have you lived in Britain?
You're the only person that I've seen eat microwave chips.
That blows my mind. I can't.
Yeah, but I never really see people eating. I've only seen me eat, my family eat, and you guys eat. And if I see you guys,
you've never been shopping.
It's usually. Yeah, but I don't go down the frozen chips bit.
What the? It's not like one massive aisle that's frozen chips.
It's
a big freezer section. You get like pizzas, you get vegetarian stuff. You get a section for chips. You never. You're 22. I don't get how you've done this.
We'll ask the people listening. You know, is it weird that Hobie doesn't know that microwave chips, what they are? Email in. Is it weird that he doesn't know what microwave chips is?
That's just one of many, isn't it? You must admit there are plenty of times. That's what I imagined he was talking about. Where it's like you do something, you just go. Oh, it's not like you piss me off. You just go, oh, you confuse me. That's why I don't like being confused.
The museum thing. You've never been to a museum. Never been to the Natural
History Museum.
I've been to museums. Yeah, but you've never
On
been
a
to the
school
Science
trip.
Museum. You've never been to the
Yeah.
Natural History Museum. You've never been to the V&A. You know, National Gallery. All these different places. You've never been.
I've been to the gallery before.
Okay, but
only because we took him.
No, I've been before that.
But how many times?
School trip?
Like once or twice. My mum used to drag me around. I hated it.
Yeah, but my point is, you lived in London all your life and you've never been to.
It's plenty of these moments where I don't like it when I assume something and I'm completely wrong. And it's not like I'm assuming. I don't feel like I'm assuming a great deal.
Well, back to me slagging off Max.
Give it some balance.
Where was I at? Just the picked on thing.
You didn't say anything yet.
Yeah, you said he picked
something.
Yeah, you feel unappreciated, you say.
I feel like sometimes I upset you, and that's when I'm texting you going, oh, I'm sorry if I've upset you, and you're obviously fine, but then that's not an issue, that's just I feel bad because I think I've really upset you, and it was just because you were argumentative, or we were
Never
arguing.
apologise to me.
Yeah, because I never think I upset you, because you're usually the one that gets angry and berates me, not the other way around. Like whenever I ever yelled at you, Christian, you fucking what? You don't know what this is.
I'd only ever berate if I felt there was good reason to. Like, how have you never?
But that's my point. So I've never needed to apologise to you.
Apologise for.
I'm not going to text you saying I'm sorry. I've never had microwave chips before.
Well, you should.
Please forgive me.
You can't think of anything.
So you wanted to apologise for
possibly upsetting him.
Right. Do you really think he's that petty?
Yeah. I do.
That's basically what you're saying.
Yeah, that
No,
is kind of
I
what
wasn't
saying,
thinking,
that
oh,
he
Max
needs-
is probably pissed off, I better apologise. I was genuinely concerned that I had...
What, that
said
you'd
that.
hurt his feelings?
Yeah. Name calling? You do that sometimes?
Like, I
To
call
you?
you names.
Yeah.
Like what?
Yeah.
Like I'll say something and then you'll give me that look of disgust that you have. I know that's a joke, but then you'll say something.
Yeah, why'd you do that?
I call
You
him
should
on
be
his
ashamed.
names.
Apologise to him.
You don't really piss me off. Chris gets me sometimes when he can't see other people's opinions.
Okay.
Maybe but you don't listen. You don't, and you
Give me an example. Give me one example.
As I stated before, some people like David Tennant's Doctor Who.
I totally get that.
It's just
I
wrong.
think I get that better than they do. They just fancy him.
Again, with Hobie, there are so many different instances that I just think.
Whoa, sorry, just because you can't win with Chris doesn't mean you've got to come and attack me again.
It's like the little things.
Shut up, Fatty. Right, so back to it. Back to Hobie's original question. What would you want them to say about you? You've said you want them to say... What did you...
What the human being
Well,
is.
just to
one
clarify,
should
I don't
measure
think I am that,
clearly
but I would like people
to say that.
to think it, yeah.
Right.
I want to earn it, if that makes sense.
Would you rather be known as a good-looking guy, like a sexy guy, like, oh, that's Hobie, he's really sexy, or a really strong, oh, that's Hobie, don't ever mess with him, or oh, that's Hobie, he's a really funny guy,
But I'm all
or
free.
oh, Hobie, or oh, that's Hobie, he's the nicest guy you'll meet.
See, I did just go straight away nice.
There was no intelligence in there.
All right, and oh, there's Chris, the most intelligent person you'll meet.
Yeah, I'll take
You'll
that.
take that. All right, out of those
lean
five, what
towards
one would you pick?
nicest.
Smart, funny,
Nice.
good-looking, strong. What was the other one? Nice.
Nicest.
Nicest.
So you'd
But that would
pick-
probably fuck me over with the ladies
Yeah.
because they'd go
Yeah.
for strong or.
They do in their younger years, yeah. Till they work out that they're scum. I just wish they'd realise it now.
Yeah. What about you, Alid? Out of the five.
I think I'm not stupid, so I say I'm more in the smart sector, hopefully. And I used to work out a lot, so I kind of been, I guess, the strongest.
And you spent some time as a stand-up comedian as well. And you volunteered at a charity shop. There's some niceness there. Yeah, you've done it all.
I'm
What
the
about
kind
you?
of guy.
No, he hasn't done the sexy one. It's the key one.
Yeah, and we'll have sexy. Do that. Now it's time for Alan's questions. Way. Right, first question. In an average 75-year-old person's lifetime, how long would they have slept in total?
Did you say 75-year-old person?
Average 75-year-old person.
I'm gonna say 50 years.
Can I have a bit of paper?
50 years.
Oh,
so
actually, no, I'm alright.
Yeah.
50 years.
Don't fucking Google it.
No,
Yeah.
I can't. I've got no into it. I want to use a calculator. This is beyond my mental.
We'll work it out with your...
Well, I can give you a piece of
Pre-mental.
paper if you like.
No,
Hobie says 50 years.
50 years.
Wait.
I'm going to say... I'm going to say 30 years.
30 years.
25.
25 years.
Yeah.
Fucker.
That's because you said it's 8 hours a day.
Did he say that?
No, but that's assuming you're
Well, I
working.
just assume that's the average. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 23 years.
Well, what's
So
wrong
you're
with
not
that?
far
That's like going. That's not fair. You knew the answer.
No, I thought the same thing, but I just added 5 years.
What's your problem then?
Yeah.
What the?
I don't
No.
I only said 50 because I sleep about 16 hours
Yeah.
instead of 8.
I did think that's an awful lot. For 2/3 of the time you're just unconscious. Okay, next question. How many hearts do octopi have? I'm presuming
Oh,
octopi
yeah.
is the plural.
It's octopuses.
Hearts.
Octopuses?
I think it is. It's
Hearts. How many
hearts.
hearts
Yeah,
do they have?
8, isn't it?
8,
I'm gonna say 24.
24.
Why?
Well, why 24?
Yeah.
Just first number that came to my head.
I'm going to say...
Wait, I'll work it out.
I'm going to say 4.
4, that's the closest. It's 3.
Is it 3?
They have 2 to pump blood through each of the 2 gills, and the third is to pump blood through the rest of the body. I thought that was quite interesting. Next one's about planets. How many planets in the 8 that are closest to the Sun rotate in a clockwise rotation?
All of them.
And which ones? Clockwise rotation.
And they all rotate in the same. Oh, orbit. Sorry, or day or year.
Day.
In a day, right? Yeah. Then they don't all do the same. No.
Retrograde.
The first thing I can't. If I think about this, I'm going to get confused. Venus spins the other way, isn't it? Everything else spins the same way. Okay. I don't know whether they all spin anti-clockwise and that's the only one that spins clockwise, but I'm sure that's the one that spins opposite everything else.
Okay. What do you think?
Hobie said 5.
5?
I'm going to say...
Would you guess they were the what?
5 closest.
5 closest.
I'm going to say 3.
3? Chris is right. It's only 1, it's Venus.
Yeah.
1, a day on Venus.
Well, yeah, a day on Venus is longer than its year. Just.
Yeah. Very good. It lasts for 243 Earth days.
Wow.
That's how long one day is, because
it takes so long to spin like that. It goes around the sun quicker. Just barely.
1 in how many people will live to be 116 years old? So you got 1 person in every
1,000.
They say quite
Thousands.
a lot,
No, more than that.
116. 116.
I'm going to say 1 every like 90 or something like that. Around
90.
Around 100. 1 in every 100 people, sort of. Something like that.
I'm going to say...
Probably even less though, you know?
Less. I'm going to say...
They're saying that we're starting to breed people that they reckon are going to live to 150 now.
Yeah, but
no, I'm talking about now. So people that are...
Oh, how many
now
are 116?
Well, yeah, how many people... Okay, it's a... To be honest, I got most of this shit from crappy websites.
I'm going to say 1 in 600.
1 in 600.
Are currently
I'm going to
116
say...
and over.
I would take it more like that.
1 in 200 million.
200 million.
Oh, Christ.
Yeah.
1
so
in...
how many people are 116 now?
Well, it's probably not an accurate figure, but...
I'm gonna
1 in...
1 in 10,000.
1 in... 500,000.
500,000. Well, the answer I've got down here, I can't say how accurate it is. I've got 1 in every 2 billion.
Yeah, mate.
So basically...
1
3.
person.
3 people have.
3 people.
Well, I think that's bollocks.
So do I. How long would you need to fart consistently to produce enough gas to create the energy of an atomic bomb?
Jesus.
Oh.
An average fart now. Not
No.
50 million years.
Probably work that one out as well if you need
50
it.
million
Right.
years.
I'm gonna say
That's the... I don't know. I
a lot.
don't
So
know how I'm going to...
10,000 years.
I'm going to say...
No, continuously. Actually, 5,000. I'm gonna say 5,000 years.
I'm gonna
continuous
say
fart. I don't know what I'm basing.
400,000 years.
Okay, I didn't write the answer down because I'm a moron, but I remember it was just over 6 years. Farting
6 years?
Yeah, 6 years for one person to fart consistently to produce enough energy to power an atomic bomb.
Well, I overestimated the nuke.
6 years of...
Farting consistently.
It's a consistent thing that's the point. That's why I brought it down, but I didn't bring it down enough.
Lastly, how... Don't know if I can do this with a straight face. Lastly, how long does a pig's orgasm last?
Oh, it's
Like 2
ages,
weeks.
isn't it?
Yeah.
No, 2 minutes or something
30
like that.
minutes.
Was it 30 minutes? 20
30
minutes.
minutes.
20 minutes. I'm gonna say 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
30
A
minutes.
2 is going through my head for some reason.
I know
it's
it. 30
it's minutes and minutes. It's a long time because people are like, I wish I was a
Tested
pig.
it.
I'm going to guess.
He wanked
30
as a
minutes.
pig.
I'm going to say 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
It's
Sorry,
long.
2 weeks.
2 minutes.
2 weeks!
They die of starvation.
They can eat, but like I just picture you have like the immediate blast, because that's what women, they have longer, less experience ones. Like men go bang and it's done, and women have longer but less.
And when I say
extreme ones.
pig, as in a ball, like a man pig. I can't remember what the male pigs are
Oh.
called.
So it's a man.
Sorry, yes, man's orgasm. I didn't
Right,
think
well
that in nature, female orgasm.
Well, this is just
man.
I know we've heard it, like a pig, and they just say a pig's orgasm lasts so and so. I imagine that's what the question is. I'm just going to stick with 20 minutes because I don't know. It's a long
I'll
in
stick
2
with-
weeks.
I'll stick with it. Yeah, I'll stick with it.
What I've got down here is 15 minutes, but it could be longer.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
15 minutes of consistent ejaculation, constantly pumping it in. A ball would generally
A
go
drought.
through. It'll generally go through 2 to 3 cycles, so it'll happen 2 or 3 times during ejaculation, taking 5 to 13 minutes to complete the process. But large amounts of gel will signal the end of the ejaculation.
Gel.
Gel, yeah, it's like a jelly substance.
Hair gel.
When it's
If
clear,
you want to stick it in your hair, you can.
when the ball's when the ball's erection is fading, a second ejaculation can be stimulated quite easily, so it can quite easily go on for 30 minutes. So,
Lucky old pig.
So on that note, that's the end of our podcast. I hope you liked it. Leave a comment if you've got any views on what we've been talking about, or if you want, you can send us a message to matchbox@live.com. But yeah, other than that, we'll see you next week.